Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jay Cohn.
And I'm Jeanelle Slade. Attorney General Jeff Sessions will visit Billings this Friday to draw attention to the drug crisis in America.
The country's top law enforcement officer due to fly into Billings Friday afternoon and will then address an invitation-only crowd at the Rimrock Foundation around 1:15 Friday.
News of the Attorney General's visit to the Magic City came this morning from the Department of Justice Public Affairs Office.
Now, according to the release, Sessions will discuss the drug crisis in America with a group of local healthcare professionals, law enforcement officials, as well as those involved in substance abuse and prevention and treatment. The meeting will take place at the Rimrock Foundation's main conference room.
Sessions is scheduled to attend a similar event in Fargo, North Dakota Friday morning. Now, this will be the first visit to Montana for Sessions in his role as U.S. Attorney General. Here again are those specifics. Jeff Sessions due to discuss America's drug crisis beginning at 1:15 Friday at the main conference room of the Rimrock Foundation at 1231 North 29th Street.
Now, the event is not open to the general public. The Department of Justice announcement refers to Sessions' appearance here as a formal speech and also notes the Attorney General will not take questions from the media.
In other news tonight, a lame deer man will spend less than 5 years in prison for beating a man to death with a trampoline pole.
Q2's Asia Gore has been following this case and joins us tonight with more on today's sentencing. Asia.
Well, Jay and Jeanelle, the man killed by the assault last September wasn't even the intended target of Derek Shoulderblade's rage. The 23-year-old said he never meant to hurt Ozzie Wilson, who never regained consciousness after he was beaten in the head with a trampoline pole. Shoulderblade's car had broken down that night and he came to Wilson's house for help. Another person at that home made an offensive comment to Shoulderblade, so he left. According to court documents, Shoulderblade returned and knocked on the door. As Wilson came outside, Shoulderblade struck him in the back of the head, causing brain damage. Shoulderblade entered a plea agreement to the lesser charge of involuntary manslaughter and received a 4-year prison sentence. Wilson's death obviously devastating to his family and community. His stepmother called him, quote, the glue that held us all together. Jay and Jeanelle.
All right. Thanks so much, Asia.
Also tonight, a federal jury here in Billings unable to reach a verdict in the case against a man who's charged with a fatal stabbing in Lame Deer.
23-year-old Carrie Alden was charged with voluntary manslaughter for the death of Dusty Francis 2 years ago. Late this afternoon, the U.S. District Court jury announced it could not reach a unanimous verdict. Court documents state Alden and Francis were drinking together at a home on the Northern Cheyenne Reservation.
Francis became angry with a woman about spilling nail polish remover and tried to drag her out of the house. A fight ensued between Francis and Alden. Francis was stabbed 5 times.
Now, authorities say Alden had already admitted to the crime, and prosecutors say they will retry the case.
KTVQ and the Billings Gazette have filed to intervene in a court case that involves 3 Billings police officers who were disciplined for having sex on city property. The media organizations are asking to be heard in the case after Judge Michael Moses sealed documents on Monday. The city of Billings was set to release the names of the officers Monday along with other documents in the case, but the officers sued the city, arguing that their names should not be made public. Judge Moses granted a temporary restraining order which prevents the release of the officers' names and has set a hearing on the matter for May 3rd. Earlier, Police Chief Rich St. John confirmed that 2 of the 3 encounters happened while the officers were on duty and involved another civilian police employee. The filing by Q2 and the Gazette asked the judge to grant the news organizations a chance to make arguments in the case and to vacate the sealing of the documents. It also argues that by sealing the case filings, the judge violated both the state and federal constitutions.
Well, despite this controversy, officers who stood out over the past year were honored today at the 60th Annual Crime Prevention Luncheon.
Q2's Dustin Kleeman was on hand and joins us here tonight with more. Dustin.
Good evening, Jay and Jeanelle. Chief Rich St. John directly addressed it in his speech, saying it shouldn't take away from the accomplishments of the many in the department.
What has been reported is not consistent nor a reflection of the high standards of professional conduct exhibited daily by our officers.
Held by the Downtown Billings Exchange Club, 1 from Montana Highway Patrol, Billings Police Department, Yellowstone County Sheriff's Department, and the Billings Fire Department receiving an award for their dedication. It was a moment to honor those out in the field and also helping behind the scenes.
I think it's great because they don't always hear all of the thanks. We see, things in the news, but a lot of times it focuses on the negative or not exactly what they're doing here in our communities. So we love to do this. Part of the Exchange Club, this is one of our focuses, and it's great to have them.
Here are the 4 honored today. Officer Ryan Kramer of the Billings Police Department, Captain Sam Bofto, who leads the Yellowstone County Detention Facility, Trooper Trevor Chase of Montana Highway Patrol, and Ann Kindness, who has managed the 911 call center for more than 20 years. A commemorative handgun is also awarded to each one. Jeanelle?
All right, thanks so much, Dustin. Well, Big Bear Sports saying goodbye to Billings this week with one last sale. Q2's Samantha Harrelson spoke with owner Bob Taylor today as an era comes to a close.
It's an emotional time because we've been in Billings as long as we have. We love the community, we've loved serving the community, and we've really enjoyed how they've always supported us.
The last sale at Big Bear Sports Center is bittersweet. They made the decision to close their doors for good after a standoff 5 months ago left both their building and much of their merchandise damaged.
It's going to be a real adjustment because I've been with Big Bear for 52 years, May 23rd. Started in college and started sweeping the floors.
Owner Bob Taylor isn't the only long-term employee.
I'm going to say that 40 plus years, we've probably got 5. 30 plus years, probably 8 or 9.
Taylor says saying goodbye to those who worked at the store for so many years was one of the hardest parts, second to saying goodbye to the community who supported them through it all. It's
just hard to come to call it an end or come to the end, but there's good in everything that's bad, and you just have to search for that.
But Taylor doesn't want anyone feeling sorry for them. He says it's simply time to move on to the next phase of life.
Retire. I'm gonna hunt, fish, hike, but retirement's supposed to be better. We'll see. We'll see, yeah.
Samantha Harrelson, MTN News.
Good for him, and thanks, Sammy. Now, the sale runs through May 5th. That's next Saturday from 9 to 2 each day except Sunday. It's cash only. Taylor says they plan on leasing the building, and they hope to have it listed by next week.
The Red Lodge canine involved in a custody battle between his partner and the city has died.
Drago passed away from complications during a routine surgery. His partner, Officer Valerie Cates, fought to keep Drago after the canine program in Red Lodge was terminated. Residents and supporters raised money for Cates to purchase Drago from the city. Cates says she's glad people want to memorialize Drago and that he was a cornerstone in the community.
Up next on tonight's 5:30 News, another month has passed and so has another one school at a time competition. In a moment, find out who clinched this month.
And tonight in sports, your NFL draft is tomorrow night. Scott has the latest details on where Wyoming's Josh Allen will land.
And coming up in weather, we got into the upper 60s today, but a new fast-moving Alberta Clipper-type cold front is moving into the Billings area in the next hour or so. We'll tell you what it means for you coming up in a few more minutes.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.